me having those kind of thoughts, right? It's a direct result of seeing things on social media, right? And so even myself being manipulated that way, and so it's like, okay, what's the angle? Who's gonna win? And that's the thing. Like in any kind of political thing, you look at who's gonna win, regardless. Like if the law gets passed, if a politician gets elected, if there's one party or over, who's gonna win when a decision is made? And that's gonna tell you exactly what's happening. Who's winning? Who's moving ahead? Regardless of what they say or they do, it's down to the numbers. Like who's winning? What are they getting ahead with? And so to me, it's like, okay. And then creating discord with the United States. Okay, so all of a sudden, this is the next move, right? This is what I've boiled everything down to. And I said everything right now, we're all playing Putin's game, right? He's played his piece perfectly and done very good at it. Now, the next step, this is what's going to happen. This war in Ukraine is not going to stop this year. It's not going to stop next year. Around at the end of next year, this is how it's going to happen, right? It's going to be an election year, 2024, right? So, 2024 is an election year. All that stuff's going to be brought up. It's going to be kind of appeased for a while. Putin's still going to be in power. Nothing's going to happen.
How long has Putin been in power?
Oh, quite a while, which is why I say he's no dummy, right? Because, what's it called? Russia has a two-head of state democracy. Right, for lack of a better term, they do have a Senate. They do have some checks and balances, but they have two heads of power. So they have a prime minister and then they have a president. Right. So prime minister and president, they're supposed to kind of balance each other out. Right. Like when you leave one position, the power isn't supposed to stay with you, and that's where Putin has really done well. He's kept his power from when he was prime minister, and now he's president. He still has the power. So essentially the prime minister is a figurehead at this point, right? Like, who knows who's the prime minister of freaking Russia? No one knows. Putin's the leader of Russia, right? So he's kept that power. And that's something like our presidents, like when they leave office, what happens? They lose power, right? Like they no longer have the nuclear football. They no longer really have a ton of political party, say so, right? They're done, right? But with him, he kept it when he moved between the two offices, and that's the difference. So there's no longer checks and balances in their system. But anywho, so he's been there for a very, very long time, since like late 90s, I think, right? In some form of government power. But at the same time, he's got, like I said, this is the thing. So during the election season, people are more likely to be pissy at each other, right? People are more likely to be crappy to each other just because of the election. We've seen that a lot, particularly lately. I mean, I'm not saying that it's a new thing because of social media, but it's exacerbated quite a bit because of social media. So that's going to be brought on. That's going to be, we're going to have political unrest in the United States. And that's when, if Putin makes his moves right, economically, the United States is going to have a really big problem. So like I said, that's the next move, I think. This war in Ukraine isn't going to end this year. It's going to drag out. It's going to be long, drug out, because Russia's not going to back down. Honestly, I think China's going to get involved. Oh, ouch.
Yeah, I have not been enjoying it.
But, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, I think, like I said, he's playing chess, we're playing checkers. It's just a different game. And honest to goodness, as far as messing with things on social media, Russians are doing way better and honestly, it's because the United States, for the most part, we have to like uphold this image that we are, we're the last bastion of democracy, right? Like we've got this whole like stigma, and like the United States kind of essentially controls the world in a lot of ways because of our influence in different countries, right? Because we put military bases everywhere. However, we have to have this. We have to show that. Better jump.
R2, you gotta switch this thing off.
Oh, nice. But like we've got to have this image of like, oh, you know, this benevolent country and whatnot. Like, oh, we're doing so much good in the world, like whatever that is. We have to uphold that image, but it's at the risk of not protecting ourselves or not doing the thing that's going to benefit the United States, which really drives me nuts. I don't like how being good at being a country in the modern world automatically makes everyone think, oh, well, you know, you have to take care of the rest of the world as well, right? Like, I don't agree with that. I think that countries should take care of themselves and at all possible, and that you shouldn't tie one hand behind your back just because you've been winning. Right, like that's
right.
Like that's something that I think is
take care of your own place rather than try to
fix everyone else's. Right, you take care of your own stuff.
I was gonna say like invade another country, but yeah.
But like at the same time, it's like I don't know. I just
all right, R2.
like I said, they're playing a deeper game than what we're seeing, and like there's something else to this. So. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they just really wanted to take over Ukraine. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe I'm just, like, ignorant to that. But I'm not buying it. So, yes, there's my political 2 cents, and that's my reasoning why I say that politically charged statement that I don't stand with Ukraine. Because, like, I just don't stand with Russia. But I don't know. I mean, and that's the thing is like Russia and China have been fighting for like the number 2 superpower in the world for quite a while. I mean, at least since the Korean War. And like that's, I mean, and to me, that's why they're so I don't know. Ooh, nice. Like, and there's so many avenues there. Like a lot of people like to say that, you know, oh, China would never do anything to the United States because we're like one of their best customers. That's really stupid. Like the rest of the world is their customers too, right? And if the United States is not the superpower that it once was, or that we all of a sudden start using the yen instead of the dollar, all of a sudden we're gonna be losing pretty heavily. But I don't know. Like I said, there's the political talk for the day. But like, I just think about stuff like that when I'm at work and I'm waiting for a phone call to come through. It's like, wait a minute. What game are we playing? What's the end game? What's the end goal? Because that's why I'm saying like look at who's winning. Who wins out of Russia invading Ukraine? Well, no one does. But guess who loses? The United States.
Apparently.
Right. So like figuring out who the winners and the losers are is so important. So like I mean like all of a sudden we've got and like the same thing, it creates political discourse, right? You have people on the right saying, oh, you know, Biden should have just kept the Keystone Pipeline going. We had cheap oil then. But then you have people on the left saying, oh, but we need to take care of Ukraine and that we need to take care of the environment. What does that create? Instead of him having to drop bombs over here, all he has to do is make people pissed off enough at each other, and we'll start attacking ourselves. Right? It's just idiocy. I don't know, but again, it's another one of those things like, why should we, as the United States, tie our hands behind our back in anything just because we've been winning for a while, right? Like I mean, essentially since World War II, been doing pretty good. Right, but you know, then you're the World War champ, so I mean, come on. Like, I'm not saying we did it alone, but come on. They couldn't have done Britain and France and all them couldn't have done it alone. So, like, they needed the United States. So whether it's support or whether it's troops or whatever it might be, but like I said, I have to see who's gonna win this. And I mean, Russia. Because that's the thing is, like, Russia won't necessarily win at this. And that was what kind of really brought it on. Is that, are they winning? No. So then who is? Well, I really can't tell you who's winning, but I can tell you who's losing.
Wait, man. I must remember what Yoda taught me. No anger.
Okay, I was just wondering why I had to mash
Huh.
square,
Yeah.
or if I had to hold it. I don't know.
I love how you were being sucked out into like space or whatever, but then like now that you're out here, it's like totally cool. You're just like chilling.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah. You know all that pressure. Ooh.
What? Whoa!
Some
Okay.
Prince of Persia stuff right there. Did you ever play that game?
I don't know.
I liked the movie. I thought Disney.
I've
did a
seen
good
the
job with
movie.
Was it Disney that did that? I feel like it was.
Yes, it was.
I thought they did a good job. But
Okay, so let's see. So I mean, I'm not like politically knowledgeable,
Mhm.
but you're still like going off about like how, let's see, what Russia and Putin are like taking over social media or invading social media to a degree, and then the focus should be we should stop Russia rather than just like say I stand with Ukraine. I mean,
Right,
like what
right.
does standing with Ukraine going to do?
exactly, what are we gonna do? Change like our freaking
What are you gonna? How are you gonna help Ukraine? Just put a sign on your yard that says "We stand with Ukraine."
exactly
Like how's that gonna help?
exactly like what you're gonna do? I mean, it kind of.
I mean, I will admit, like a little while ago,
Mhm.
like I did donate money to this indie game website called itch.io,
Uh-huh.
where you can like download independent games. And there was a bundle going on where, if you donate a minimum of $10, I think, then you can download like 1,500 games in this bundle. Well, not
I think that's
1,500
fine.
games, but like at least maybe 1,000 games and 500 like other miscellaneous
Yeah.
stuff.
But see, the thing is, at least you did something. You didn't just like post about it on social media,
Right.
right? So like, and that's the thing is like, oh, people are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stand with Ukraine. Okay, cool. All you're doing is messing with the algorithm and giving people who could use that, who's going to use that information nefariously, just more ammo.
Oh, can I share something else
Go ahead.
related to Star Wars, but also kind of fun I did in college?
Cool.
So, like, where we've been, like, walking across just now,
Boy, huh?
and
Uh-huh.
as we are about to start the scene,
Uh-huh.
there was an assignment I remember doing in college, and it was really fun to do, where we take, like, a scene from an existing movie, and we replace the audio with our own.
That's fun.
So, I did, like, the scene of this,
Uh-huh.
and so, I did sound effects.
Uh-huh.
I even did, like, the voices for Luke and Darth Vader.
That's funny.
If I remember...
Just link it in the description.
I may as well like put it as a link in the description as an unlisted video,
I like it. and
so you could just hear me scream as Luke, like, no.
He does give like a really gut-wrenching no.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how I enunciated it.
Nailed it.
But yeah, so if I remember in post, I'll dig through my hard drives and like
Find it.
find it, add that to my personal channel, and link it to there. So
Is there a way you can like look at your lightsaber as Luke like you did in the New Hope? Like when you turn the lightsaber off, you're just like, huh? Yeah, like looking
wait,
at
was he doing it just now?
No, but he was like playing with it.
Might have been his idle animation. Might as well just gonna take a sip of some soda.
Let's see.
Okay.
That's funny.
Well, okay. That's cool though.
I think he did that. I think he did that earlier, but I thought he like kind of looked at it or something.
What's this?
Wow.
Whoa. Sorry, fellas.
Good job, Luke.
Well, he wasn't in that one.
Yeah, you remember? Let's see, what was it? You remember one of those stretcher size, or Abs of Steel.
Uh-huh.
Was that it? Those types of VHS tapes?
Oh, yeah.
That... Hello?
He does have quite a closet. There's got to be way more in here than just this. Come on. Okay, attack the actual closet. It's got to go.
Oh, that's a mini kit.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, but where's Vader? I can hear him. Do I actually have to walk right here? Oh, he's just down over here. Pressing circle.
There he is.
He's like, don't make me throw it!
Useless to resist.
Then why are you hiding?
Oh, is it a quick time? Oh. Oops. Ow! Hey!
That's messed up.
Okay, well, oh, what? Oh, I'm waiting for him to open the door. Oh!
With your face.
Ow!
As Obi-Wan.
Quick, get that droid!
Oh, I shouldn't be mashing. What? I pushed square. Unless this is intended.
Well, I mean, eventually you got to end up out here and get your hand cut off, so. This is a much smaller fighting area. Bam. Nice, take him out. Tear it up, tear it up. Oh, almost there.
Or do another. Ooh, okay,
Mash it.
okay, that I can do.
I will complete your trait.
So that's the lightsaber that,
That he drops and then throws away later.
yeah, exactly. It's like, didn't even ask. I mean, if you wanted a joke,
Oh,
Your father.
No, that's not true. That's impossible.
Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy as
gosh, this is such an awesome scene.
yeah. Even as Lego.
Oh, yeah. And then he just, like, bails. See? That's why this one is the best one.
You know, does Darth Vader even remember 3PO and R2?
Luke, we've got
You
to go
think
back.
he would? He never sees them in person, though.
No?
Nope. In, after Revenge of the Sith? I don't think so.
Well, what about Star Wars 4, where he's like, trying to capture them before they escape?
He doesn't. No, he's not trying to capture them. He's trying to capture Leia.
Well, Leia, yes, but like,
But then afterwards, they tell him about the escape pod, and he assumes that it's there on the desert. But he doesn't know that they're droids until after
they've escaped.
Yeah, after they've escaped, like when the stormtroopers are looking at the escape pod. So, but like he never sees R2D2 or C3PO in person.
And yet, like, well, but I guess, wouldn't it be safe to assume that Darth Vader would, like, recognize
So he
R2
he
and C-3PO?
No, he doesn't even see C3PO because even in this movie, when they're in Cloud City, there's a point when C3PO actually gets like blown up
Yes,
by a
I remember that.
stormtrooper. So not
Yeah, he gets
by-
captured.
Right, not by Darth Vader. Right, and so Chewie, through the whole thing, has got C3PO on his back. So maybe then Darth Vader would have seen him. But that's the only time that their paths ever crossed.
Is when?
Is when, so for example, when they're dropping Han Solo down into the carbonite,
Yeah.
Chewbacca's got C-3PO in a backpack on his back,
Yes.
right? So that would be the only time that Darth Vader would have seen C-3PO.
Don't you think Darth Vader would be like, oh, hey, I remember you. I made you
He like
when I was a little boy.
He like walks up to Chewbacca. That's my droid.
C-3PO, I am your father. What? Oh my heavens!
Oh no. That's all he does. He's like, oh my.
Oh my!
Master Anakin. Master Anakin.
Master Skywalker! Oh, you look more robotic than I remembered.
You look more robotic. Did you get taller? He's like, I know a great guy for gears. Or whatever, I don't know. Oh my gosh.
I think you would enjoy him. You would get a nice upgrade.
Well, yeah, because, Darth Vader wouldn't recognize him, but I don't think C-3PO would recognize him. Unless Darth Vader was like, it's me, Anakin. Right? And C-3PO's like, what? That'd be funny.
Oh, you've killed all those younglings!
You killed all the younglings! Oh my gosh.
Alright.
No, C-3PO wouldn't recognize him. He gets his memory wiped.
Well, yeah, there's that. I know.
Yeah, so
I vaguely remember that.
For sure, C-3PO
from the Episode
would.
3 movie, but...
Right.
So C-3PO and R2 get their memories wiped.
R2-D2 doesn't.
Really?
Really. They just wipe the protocol droids. That's all they say. So R2-D2 doesn't get his memory wiped.
Really? I thought both of theirs got wiped.
Nope.
I'll have to watch that.
It says wipe the protocol droid's memory or something like that.
Huh.
Yeah, for sure.
But even Darth Vader wouldn't say oh, you probably don't remember, but I made you.
I made you. He looks on there. It's like Anakin's name is signed in crayon or whatever on the inside of C-3PO's. C-3PO lifts on his foot and it says Anakin on freaking Toy Story. Instead of Andy, it's Anakin. It's see, that's my droid.
Toy Wars.
Toy Wars.
Or Star Story.
Star Story. Oh my gosh.
All right. Okay. With
he starts singing it or whatever. Freaking Darth Vader.
I think Smosh actually did a parody of Star Wars, but also did a Toy Story song.
Oh, that's hilarious.
A long time ago.
Original Smosh?
Yeah, traditional Smosh,
Okay.
back in the day.
I love that. Well,
all right. So with the amount of time we've got left, I'd like to touch on a different game.
Sweet.
And next time we can do Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi.
Which supposedly Kingdom Hearts 4 might include this version of Star Wars.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it would be pretty neat.
I like it.
It's just as
imagine a lightsaber keyblade.
It's just goes straight up, but then it sticks out more.
Sticks out on the side. Goes out at an angle.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird.
Or they just give him a straight up lightsaber. It doesn't even need to look like a key. Qui-Gon Jinn showed that you can open a door with a lightsaber.
Or it's a keyblade based off of the Rebellion, and it's also got the Rogue One or Rebellion emblem.
Oh, that'd be pretty sick.
Keychain.
Yeah, I like it. I think that's pretty sick. Oh yeah.
All right.
Well,
so
everyone, don't forget to subscribe.
Thank you so much for our somewhat political session.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Of Lego Star Wars.
Sorry, I get political when I think about Star Wars. Also, I get ranty. I was ranting a lot today.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So if you like our content, click subscribe, ring the bell, leave a like and a comment, and we will see you tomorrow night.
See you in the next one. Bye.
Good night.